We do our best in situations like that to create a really safe space, make sure people are working quietly, so there are no distractions, because we know how hard it is to be exposed in front of that many people. And you know, what's important to the process in directing is always creating a space in which the actors can do their best work. So it's something that we try to do, and the director, you know, normally speaks in a quiet tone, and, you know, what do you need? Do you want to go again? What do you need in a situation like that when you're having to act that vulnerable and that exposed?
Yeah, I do. I think I need, you just need to not notice that everyone else is there. So keeping the set quiet, and the assistant director often helps with that, and just keeps everyone, you know, moving around and less distracting. And then, you know, of course, great communication with the other actor, great communication with the director and writer, because if there is a shift in the scene, then we just need to be on the same page, I think, at the top of the scene in order to make it make sense and easier to shift. And something that the guys really want, because naturally I have like a real kind of sing-songy voice, they want my voice to be, of course, lower, sitting in a lower register, and to have a little bit more steadiness in order to communicate and sell that authority. So, you know, I mean, there's a bit of psychology to any character's vocals, and I think that this is some of the psychology behind Beckett, you know. What do you think, Andrew?
I'm a big believer in people's vocal quality determining how they are accepted by the people that they talk to. And we worked on Beckett specifically in that area, so she could come in and own her room just by how she presented herself and how she talked. Now Stana, but you know, she's sort of avoiding a question. She loves talking in accents. She does. On set, it's a way to relax. It's a way for her to break out. Because playing Beckett's difficult. You know, because Stana is not contained, and Beckett has to be very contained. So I think it's tough for her to spend 12 hours doing that. Do you remember on the pilot?
No, what?
On the pilot?
The balcony?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We were shooting late, everybody was tired, and we had this scene to do, and everybody was sort of learning their lines, and Stana took everybody out on the balcony, and they started doing their lines in different accents, and she insisted on having them do it in different accents, and it was one of those moments where you're like, I'm watching something that's just magical. It's going to be one of those moments that lasts with me.
Yeah.
It was great. It was fun, it was playful, it was a spirit of camaraderie when everybody was tired, and it was her, you know, picking up some folks on her back and finding a way to turn it into play. It was really amazing to watch.
So you like the Russian gambling scene?
I love the Russian gambling. This way, we've never seen this character from inside a relationship before. We've always seen her from outside, when she was with Josh, when she was with Demi.
But he had great abs.
Yeah. Sometimes I'm just hungry, and we're doing the scene over lunch, and I haven't eaten lunch, so I'm just gonna eat in this scene, okay? And then Andrew came to me one day, and he said, "Could you just stop eating?" Before we all leave, can I compliment you for a second, because this is your school, and I think you're amazing. Okay, good. I have to tell you guys that I am crazy fortunate to have Andrew as the executive producer, creative entity on Castle. First of all, this is, you know, his school, and so it's like a great honor to be able to come here and be with him in support of him and his work. And for those of you that are here because you're at USC, there are a couple of things that are amazing about working with a guy like this. First of all, the communication and the collaboration and the clarity that this man has. I think I'm truly a fortunate actress because I don't know that a lot of people get that kind of producer and that kind of creative to work with on a television show, especially this kind of piece where you're working many, many hours. So he's always open to dialoguing, and he's always got a reason for everything that he's doing, and he's always protective of the characters and of the story and of the show. And it's truly wonderful to work with someone who's crazy intelligent and really just like a genuinely lovely guy. So thank you for bringing me here, and I wanted to pass that on to you guys because that makes it wonderful to come to work daily.
Now here I thought I was the lucky one getting to work with her.
And on behalf of our drinking game, please keep Ryan in a vest.
Also, any Ryan Espo bromance moments also very key.
You got some stuff coming up. Send us a cheat sheet so we can write the episode where you guys get really drunk.
Yeah. Guys, thank you so much for being here. It's so wonderful.